Oh, Picklingsworth.
Castle Bridge.
Well, dawn brings us great light for bloodshed.
That it does. A pity that blood shall be shed on your side of the dueling grounds.
Oh, Picklingsworth. You always once acceptable to flights of fancy.
I would say that I possess an imaginative and prescient mind. A mind able to foresee the demise of a lesser fellow.
But today will render rather a somber result for you, my dear friend.
You know, Castlebridge, for what you did to besmirch my honor, my family's good name, I should thrash you right where you stand.
As should I, Picklingsworth. You in turn, you caused my beloved and standing in this society irreparable damage due to your wandering eye and reputation as an uncouth dandy. You know what? I have my right mind to rip your heart from your chest's cavity, then feed it to my Maltese puppies, Pepe and Giuseppe.
Yes, we have both betrayed our sacred vows. But here we stand as seconds, not as duelists.
And that decision might still be unclear. But it has been decided, and we must go forth with our delegations.
Castlebridge, you're a betting man, right?
Why, I do partake in the game of chance occasionally.
Interested in making a wager?
On what?
On the outcome of this match, of course.
Oh, come on, Picklingsworth. Now, you know that'd be highly dishonorable and distasteful.
I would, but that's what makes it fun.
I suppose I could.
Attaboy, that's the spirit.
I mean, if I just end up the losing party, I should just find another whore to race.
As should I, should the dark cloud of fate rain down on my head.
So how much would you like to wager?
£1,000.
Okay, £1,000 it is.
Double or nothing.
No. Let's not get mad here. £1,000, and it stands.
Enough of this phallic jousting. Shall we attend to the matters at hand?
Proceed.
I presume, as the second for the challenge, you have the dueling pistols.
Well, I present the weapons at which the challenge should select their weapons.
Quackenbush.
Ah, Picklingsworth. Ah, Castlebridge.
Quackenbush.
Gentlemen, have our lovely combatants arrived yet?
In fact, they both have.
Ladies!
Quackenbush, I know you greeted our husbands with the proper names, respectively, respectfully, individually.
I did.
And we expect the same.
Excuse me, madam. It wasn't my intention to slight you. Lady Picklingsworth, Lady Castlebridge. Let's begin. Let it be known that Lady Castlebridge has challenged Lady Picklingsworth to a duel at dawn on this, the 6th of July. Lady Picklingsworth, as the challenged, you will choose the weapons to be used.
Those should do just fine.
Gentlemen, what say you?
Excellent condition.
I concur.
Very well. Ladies, you will each take one weapon from this box and stand with your backs toward each other. Then, on my count, you will take 10 steps away from each other. When I reach the count of 10, you will turn, face each other, and fire. In the event you decide you cannot continue, you will fire one shot straight into the air right over your head. Understood?
I understand. I understand that the last thing Emmeline will see is my bullet piercing her precious countenance.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
That's peculiar. I seem to understand things differently.
And how is that?
Well, forgive my fresher viewpoint. Attribute it to my youth and vigor. But given your, how do I put this delicately, your advanced age, I'm inclined to believe that you do not have the reaction time to pull off such a feat.
So verbose, so small-minded. Is that why you feel the need to utter large words? Do you not feel adequate of your speech at court? Is your brain not the size of a garden pea?
Do not mask your inability to comprehend complex sentences on my speech. Identify the true culprit. Your senility.
Emmeline
Adeline
Castlebridge,
Picklingsworth,
you are
nothing but an
exhausting.
embarrassment I can see
to
now
my
that
family.
we were never
And
truly
for
friends,
that,
and I
you
appoint
shall
yourself to die on
lose
this
your
field with
life.
you.
Well,
Understood.
seconds. You will now have a brief moment to consult with your respective duelist.
My dear Adelaide, it is my duty, as your second, to remind you in dawn's early light that you don't have to do this. You can end this right now.
I do have to do this, Carlsbad. Need I remind you that you can't seem to keep that ever so curious little member in your trousers? Out of all the women in the city, you choose to fornicate with my friend, my best friend. You knew she was like a sister to me. It is you, and you alone, who has brought shame to the Picklingsworth name, and it is I, and I alone, that must save it.
Oh, my dear Emmeline, love of my life, please reconsider. It is my job as your second to remind you of your other options.
Options? You think that I have options? Rollet, my fool of a husband, how do you not understand this is the only recourse in action? I am like you, a woman in a man's world. I do not own property or livestock or my own body. The only thing I own is my dignity. The same dignity in which you held little regard when you slept with my dearest friends. Do not lecture me about the luxury of having options when you were so clearly selfish with your own.
Time's up. This monomachia begins now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Did you hear that?
I truly did.
Can you believe that?
The gall.
They actually made a bet on us dueling.
The deprived monsters they are.
They were.
And to think, they only wagered 1,000 pounds on us.
I believe we're worth more than that.
That makes two of us. By the way, you won fair and square, 3,000 quid for you.
No, you shot first. I heard it.
No, Raleigh fell first.
No, Carlsbad did. I swear.
tavern?
Let's.